with Little Roots Ranch, and this monster is an apple tree. I don't know what kind. I think it might be a crab apple, but I'm not sure. Anywho, when I bought the farm, it was already here, and it has been wild for years, and it's so dense and thick. And so I'm going to try and prune it. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of experience pruning, and definitely none with pruning an out of control tree. I've only done like maintenance on trees that are already looking good. But from my research online, it said to not cut more than 30% of the tree, or it'll just be too stressful. So there's a lot that needs to get cut back, but obviously I want to save that and just do the 30%. So I don't know, wish me luck, I guess. I don't really know. So here I'm just picking out some of the outer stuff to kind of assess how bad the tree is and how I'm going to best approach it. It's kind of hard to tell because I haven't been able to get near the underside of the tree or really see the tree, honestly. That's what I've trimmed so far. There's a lot of apples on the ground, still a lot to go. Don't mind that. That was a tool shed that blew into the tree. I've stood it up a million times. It's fallen over 1,000,001. Got some apples here to go to sheep, chickens, ducks, pigs. But yeah, slowly making it through there. Hey guys, Chris here with Little Roots Ranch. It's a different day. It ended up taking me longer than I thought to prune the apple tree. But I started noticing something interesting. I've got it about 90% the way pruned, but what I started realizing is that everything underneath was dead, and from lack of light and also growing into the ground, which was really, really bad. And so the dead stuff doesn't actually count towards the 30% of pruning. So I think I'm okay. I think I cut it really close to the 30%, potentially a little bit over. I'm not sure. I tried my best, but it's hard to tell like where the tip of everything that was down below was definitely dead, but as it got closer to the trunk, it wasn't dead. So I'm not really sure if that counts as dead or not, but I hope I did right. Like I said, I've never pruned a tree as out of control, and I think if I wouldn't have pruned it, I think it would have definitely died, because literally everywhere in the ground, all the branches were growing literally into the ground and lost all the bark. You can see there's still a little bit that I have to get done, but I kind of wanted to show you guys what it looked like, and so you can follow along. Obviously, I'm not going to know for another year or so, like if I did the right thing or whatever, but I wanted to share it. And you know, this is something that I'm exploring, and so I'm sharing it with you guys. And I don't know if like you have a crazy overgrown tree, but this was mine. So some of them were so big I had to use the chainsaw. Like well, you can't really see it, but right here, this one kind of filled this area. Before we could never even get close. Like where the camera is was where a human can get as close. So it's the first time being under the apple tree. But anyways, I'll show a video a little bit of some of the stuff we've got done. But I'm just really excited, and I hope I did a good job. Here's the top of the apple tree. There's still apples. Hummingbirds come and visit. So you'll see here that there's all the moss growing on the tree. And I read that that's okay. It doesn't hurt the tree, but it shows that there might be problems, including lack of sunlight, which was the case, because all this area right here that you're looking at, I couldn't even see the floor. You know, there's apples everywhere. And then if I come over here a little bit more, you can see I've thinned out a lot. You see where I've taken some cuts. I still need to take that one down. I made that cut, but the tree's kind of leaning over there. I know it's kind of hard to see. And then over here, I took off a good amount, and I also there was a bunch of blackberries that were growing through, and these tree things. I don't know what they are, but you can see here, this one I still have to take off. Ran out of gas for the chainsaw, but you can see right there, it grows literally into the ground, and there's no bark on, if you follow that branch down, or that one, you know, the tree just, I mean, if you look at that, like that's considered dead. And then over here, again, no bark. And so I would cut that right there at that crotch, because that's the trunk. But yeah, so I hope I did a good job.